All right, move to your right. Right, like more. Keep going. Now put your hand up. Back. Right there.
So we're on the National Mall doing a service project associated with the Parks Climate Challenge program.
What you're gonna do is basically we got 4 stations.
And the idea is that we get local kids out from the DC area. We have an elementary school class, we have a high school class.
So it's really great that all of you guys are here because each and every individual matters when it comes to taking steps to mitigate climate change.
And the Parks Climate Challenge kids, the 19 youth that participated in the program, are leading them through a series of activities designed to teach them about climate change and have them do something about climate change that's positive.
So you'll be making paper from recycled materials.
I'll be glad to play with this.
Planting local plant species.
Do you know which one you want? This one. This one's supposed to attract butterflies.
Creating a mural from natural and recycled materials.
Fill it up. Try to make it like orange and yellow. Like some people say that that's how the sun is. Mix 2 colors.
And assembling sustainability kits to take and use at home.
We have compact fluorescent light bulbs, power strips, information about farmers markets.
They're sort of being taught the lesson that climate change as a whole is something important that they need to understand and do something about, but also that the national parks are a big part of the solution and the laboratory, the classroom that they can learn about those things in.
Do any of you know where the closest national park to you guys is?
You're standing on it.
You're standing in it.
So when all 19 of us from the Parks Climate Challenge go back to our home cities, we're going to be doing service projects similar to what we did today.
You know the one you're working with?
Yes.
How about you? Do you know what you're doing?
I decided to do the elementary school that I once went when I was a kid.
I'm here today to give testimony to the amazing program which I returned from barely a month ago. This program was and is important because it exposes youth not only to the idea of climate change, but also because it allows teens to be fully immersed in the nature of climate change.
Gateway, Glacier Zion, Everglades, Glacier Bay, Delaware Water Gap, Yosemite, Great Smokies, Hawaii volcanoes, Rocky Mountains. Parks are being radically impacted.
And so we're going to have to figure out ways that we're going to adapt to deal with that.
There's 2 kind of main things going on with U.S. and EPA climate policy.
As of yet, we have not gotten permission to regulate greenhouse gas emissions, but we are expecting that this is coming.
How do we preserve and protect the resources of our national parks with these changes occurring?
It's not our land as the federal government, it is your land.
How can we as climate change educators best reach your age group?
Hi, I was calling because I am doing a service project for about 120 students, and I'm going to need about 3,000 feet of Energy Star weather stripping.
Right now, we are in the middle of a planning session.
And my second day would be what global warming is, again, like a review. And then what are greenhouse gases, how it relates to climate change.
At this point, we're really looking at detailed curriculum, service projects, and taking their ideas and putting them into action.
Can we do broad and then go local?
Yeah, I think we should do that.
We're gonna do
I think
broad
we can tell how it affects the world as a whole, but then we can tell how it affects DC.
Good morning. I trust each of you are enjoying your nation's capital.
Our goal now is to go back home and create a service project.
And this really helped us kind of get ready for what we're going to do.
We're going to be meeting with each of our individual schools to discuss what climate change is.
And when we're done teaching them like 3 or 4 lessons, we're going to bring them all together in a local park
to participate in a service project that will design and lead.
Then they're going to go home, they're going to tell their friends, they're going to tell their families, they're going to be inspired for the future generations, and we can really make quite an effect.
Not just in the North Cascades, not just in Washington, D.C., but all around the world.
I entered this room being about 6 feet tall. I will depart this room being 12 feet tall, just to be in your midst. It really brightens my day because you reinstore that this nation is indeed in good hands, in your hands.
Step back to allow customers to enter. For boarding, please move to the center.